We have quite a big problem in Beast form, and that problem is quite serious actually, because ever since Beastmas Part 3 has released with the 5 new quests, the Petal Cub Buddy and everything, and ever since people have obtained that Cub Buddy like 2-3 weeks ago, people have been kind of like, well damn, when is the next thing coming out to Beast form? When can I do the next thing? And that next thing of course being the BBM quest. Now there is quite an issue with that, and that issue is, yeah, the last time I spoke about it was when we had 20 days on the Beastmas timer, and now we have 12 days left on the Beastmas timer. And the worst part is that Onett hasn't really started work at all on BBM. As you do see, the last time he was working was actually on the 23rd of April when Beastmas Part 2 released with all these new Cub Buddy quests that were themed around blooms, and it's basically been like a month since that. And because of that, there are quite a few scenarios that I want to share with you guys that are about to happen in the next week or two, because we are definitely going to get an extension for anybody wondering, but also this extension that we're about to get is going to be the last extension in this Beastmas. Or for the first scenario being, what if Onett just doesn't want to add BBM and we'll just end Beastmas here? There is a chance that happens, but I really don't think that scenario is really about to happen though, like definitely not. Let's be real, we're definitely going to get BBM. So for the second scenario being is Onett starts working in a few days, and once again with like 3 days left on Beastmas, because yeah, I have been studying Beast Swarm for the past 8 years. I've been playing for so long, just seeing how Onett works and how much Onett extends for. So let's just say he does the same exact thing as before and releases BBM like 3 days before, just like Beastmas Part 2 of the timer ending, and extends for 2 weeks, because last year we actually had BBM for only 2 weeks, and yeah, wasn't much time. So there is a really high chance that Onett does that again in the next few days, starts working on BBM, releases it instantly, and extends Beastmas for 2 weeks, and then it ends in the middle of June. That is a really highly likely possibility actually, or even just another 7 days. I don't think the timer is going to run out though at all, in my opinion. And for scenario 3, the thing that might happen, and I feel like is the most likely, is the timer will get to like 1 hour once again, or 2, 3, 6 hours before Onett is going to extend it. Or say BBM isn't quite ready because he's been busy and doing stuff, which is obviously fair, and he's going to extend Beastmas for another month, and we're going to wait another month, and then Onett is going to wait till like 1 day before and start working. Then it's going to get extended for another till like July, and that's when we get BBM, and then Beastmas is going to basically last like 8 months, which to be fair, I feel like it just would be funny at this point if that happened, because everybody would be like Beastmas Swarm Simulator, Beastmas Simulator, and more. Literally, that's all year of Beastmas, 9 months, I'm pretty sure, if you count a few of the days from December, which to be fair, that's kind of crazy. Like, imagine that happening. And there's also another scenario where, yes, it gets down to like, what, 0, but then when it was working and be working like a few days before on the BBM quest, releases it whenever the timer gets low to like 1 hour, then potentially extends it for the entire month, because it's either going to get extended for 2 weeks until the middle of June, or for the entirety of June, which we're basically going to have Beastmas in July once again, if you think about it, because it would end on the 1st of June, which is insane now. I don't really know how that would work. Then the next scenarios after that is the other code actually ends that was supposed to end, and we get the birthday code, although to be fair, I really doubt at this point. I'm pretty sure the birthday code is just fully cancelled, as I've said earlier. Like, bro, it's been nearly 2-3 months since Beast Swarm's birthday, and we definitely would have had it by now. The latest Onett released, the birthday code was 14th of April, so that's probably not happening. So yeah, just saying for anybody wondering too, because you're probably wondering when the next honey day is. You may be seeing me prepare for honey day too, and well, I'm preparing for the BBM box honey day. That is actually another subject, to be fair, because if BBM does actually come out, then obviously we will need to get some loot from here. Now, I don't really know what kind of loot we can actually get from the BBM box this year, because apparently it's already confirmed that a turpentine, the BBM sticker, and honey day are inside of here, which is nice. I don't know how the turpentine is confirmed though, but I guess it's always similar. But I'm pretty sure we'll definitely have another gifted mythic air, gold, and maybe diamond. At least that's what it was last year, and I'm pretty sure it was the same the year before that, so who really knows? That's definitely my prediction though on what's going to be in the box. But maybe the honey day is going to be a 4x honey day and combine the birthday box or the birthday honey day with this. Who knows? A 4x could be crazy, but then that would kind of be unfair though, I feel like, because everybody will actually have to do BBM. But maybe that would be fun. Get through the BBM box and actually give you a few things to do in the game, because that's like 100% needed. But then when you realize what the BBM quest is, you will not be wanting to do it. Another thing as well is I really don't know how much time we're actually going to get for BBM, as I was talking about earlier. Like, I think the scenario that is most likely is the one that Onett releases BBM like a few hours before, like even a day or two before, and just extends it for like 3 or 4 weeks. I don't think it's going to last the entirety of June though, if you are really wondering. I do think definitely the extension that is coming up will be the last extension though. I really don't think we're going to get more. And I know a lot of people been wanting to get more of them extensions, of course, but I really don't think so. Like, I know Beesmas is obviously all fun and stuff, but at the end of the day, if we do really have Beesmas all year, it just won't feel the same whenever it's actually Christmas, unless you just quit Bee Swarm and then we get new quests. But I really don't want to quit Bee Swarm just because of that. And I really hope Beesmas doesn't actually last all year as well, because of all these things that might happen. It's kind of sad though that Onett hasn't started working yet. It's kind of maybe alarming as well that we haven't seen any work for about literally a month now. Kind of just shows Beesmas might really get extended for another month. I would not be surprised. But imagine though, Beesmas getting extended and us not even getting BBM yet because Onett has been busy with stuff. Imagine I predict that. Well, let's hope not, because bro, that would be bad. Anyway though, it is low-key pretty fun theorizing and seeing what could really happen in Bee Swarm. We only have a few left of Beesmas this month, and a bit of the next month is probably going to be the last gameplay of Beesmas we're going to get for a while, until next December, because next December is one shower away exactly. And until then, we're probably not going to be getting any updates, any content updates, unless we're in a Roblox event, but I don't think there's any Roblox events happening as well. So yeah, there won't be many things happening in Bee Swarm whenever Beesmas ends. And I know a lot of people been wondering, why can't we get an update that's not Beesmas? And well, that's just not happening though, is it? And obviously as well, there is a chance that Onett just doesn't release BBM at all, because I mean, look at how much time we really have left. And what if Onett doesn't want Beesmas to be that long? Like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? And by the way, if Beesmas were to actually end, we would have that crazy admin abuse, because as you know, Onett has been going insane with admin abuse this Beesmas. So who knows what he could really spawn? My guess is definitely an insane blooming like pepper or something. Like, I'm talking like level 2000, level 1 million bloom, and a level 1 million bloom would literally be bigger than the entire map, but you would probably not even be able to destroy it. So yeah, you would get insane honey from it, probably like 1 quintillion honey just from the bloom if you were to actually pop it. So I'm definitely excited for admin abuse this Beesmas, like at the end of it, because as you know, no matter what Onett always does 1 hour before admin abuse for Beesmas ends. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna stay up for this Beesmas, because this Beesmas is about to have the craziest ones ever, because he's been doing admin abuse the entire Beesmas with all these announcements and everything. It will definitely be fun. B-Bear probably talking about on how late the Beesmas is, because usually last year it was obviously pretty late, till like April 30th or May 1st. Yeah, we're going into June, bro. So B-Bear is definitely gonna say something interesting like last year. Anyway though, will you guys stay up for admin abuse though? And do you guys think we're about to get something crazy soon with BBM, and how BBM will even be? Let me know.